After doing the counting of this primary election, Philip Shaibu has a score of 301. Therefore, we hereby declare Philip Shaibu as the authentic elected candidate for this election in PDP.
I am Comrade Philip Shaibu, the PDP candidate for the 2024 governorship election in Edo, and I thank our delegates for what they did today. And what made me the authentic candidate is, just like the governor just said, PDP is a party that follows rules, and the rules of the party says that other delegates have to be elected, and those other delegates that are elected will in turn elect the party flag bearer. So the authentic delegates that were elected in the last delegate election elected me today as the flag bearer of PDP. The other factional primaries that took place, I will see it as cosmetic. You can see everybody wearing Ashobi. I have never seen a primaries where people wear Ashobi to be doing primaries. And you can see from my primaries, you can see the organic support. They tried to disenfranchise those authentic delegates, but they were determined to have their candidate, and they are determined to save their party. So I want to thank the people, I want to thank PDP, I want to thank those delegates that left their various wards yesterday to vote for me.
Update. This video is very, very important. I beg, listen to it. You go learn from this video. Una know say Edo state election don't they come and they do primary. And now I want to draw your attention. See shameful primary where APC do. Edo people listen no. Make waiting they approve for Nigeria no approve to now. Una know if you get bad country now, see get bad states. Now backwardness now they go so. And una know say this na governor Obaseki not do anything no. Me, I know they fear. I they talk where today. Now make una watch this video. Stone way they come, no they blind person eyes. Oh. You see this APC and PDP, me una not vote them. I know they campaign for anybody. But APC and PDP, they don't fail us. Una not vote them. See disgrace. Una not see what happen between Shuaibu and Obaseki. And those kind of people now want vote for power. If not, Edo people shine your eye. Watch this video. You go see the way they don't they ring election, primary election. They don't they ring gam. They don't they ring gam. Where Opus or Dimago declare, not be where therefore they do a collation. No, the people where they do collation, they go destroy that place. Opus or Dimano day where they do collation. No, that is to tell you these are ringers. Please open your eyes, watch this video, and judge for yourself.
Absolute confusion currently trails Saturday's governorship election primary of the All Progressive Congress APC in Edo State, with at least 4 aspirants laying claim to the party's ticket after the party primary. In one of the primaries in Benin City, the state capital, Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, in his capacity as the chairman of APC Primary Election Committee, declared a serving member of the House of Representatives, Dennis Idausa, winner of the APC primary election and party's ticket for the September 21 governorship election in the state. According to Uzodinma, Idausa polled a total of 4,483 votes to beat off his closest rival, Gideon Ikime, with 700 votes, and condemning retired Colonel Imoeze to a distant third place with 40 votes.
This is here, therefore, to certify that Honorable Dennis Idausa, having scored the highest number of votes cast, is hereby declared the winner of the primaries and is returned as the candidate of All Progressive Congress for the coming election.
But in an intriguing twist from another venue in Benin City, State Returning Officer Stanley Ugboaja announced Senator Monday Okpobolo as winner. Ugboaja said, as a State Returning Officer, he is the only person who has the powers to make such declaration. He called on members of the public to disregard any other results.
Senator Monday Okpobolo, having scored the highest number of vote cast, is hereby declared and announced as the gubernatorial flag bearer of our great party, APC, for the fourth term.
They are spoken to choose the path of success, the path of development. They feel the only person who can actualize it is me, Monday Okpobolo. Chairman in law does not have the power, the responsibility, the authority to return any aspirant as the successfully elected one. The only person that the law has placed that on is the State Returning Officer. And the State Returning Officer appointed by the National Working Committee is Dr. Stanley Ugboaja, PhD.
In the confusion, some hoodlums invaded the venue of the primary where Senator Monday Okpobolo was declared winner, destroying everything including equipment belonging to journalists. The crisis rocking the outcome of the APC governorship primary election in Edo State worsened after a group of APC stakeholders called on the party's national chairman, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, to disregard the declaration made by Governor Hope Uzodimma, asking the party to back Amenero Dekeri as the authentic candidate of the party.
The purported announcement is null and void, and it should be disregarded in its entirety. Governor Uzodimma lacks the power to usurp duties and responsibilities of local government returning officers in the Edo State primaries.
While Governor Hope Uzodimma declared Idahusa winner of the APC ticket, a returning officer, Ojo Babatunde, declared Dekeri as the party's authentic candidate.
They elected me, Honorable Anameru Sodi Dekeri, as their preferred candidate, and in all humility and with a great sense of responsibility, I accept this choice, which I believe is a reflection of God's choice. From the depth of my heart, I say a big thank you to you, members of our great party in Edo State, for reposing this huge confidence in me.
A former Minister of State for Budget and National Planning and APC governorship aspirant Clem Agba has also vehemently rejected the outcome of the primary election. He said he and not anyone else won the primary election, but the results were manipulated against the wishes of the people. With this kind of outcome, with aspirants claiming victory to the party's ticket, the All Progressive Congress APC in Edo State is clearly heading for fresh crisis in the state.
So it's worrisome what's coming out from Edo State. You expect that for a party in opposition, we'll need to do the primary process that will need to be adjourned to be free, fair, and credible. However, what has come out now did show some kind of a very high level of maybe what they call imposition in the highest level of order. Why I say this is because if for participants in the electoral process, for those who have observed, I observed the processes from the local government, all of the candidates that went around the local government, the world, to try to solicit vote of party faithfuls. I followed through from their media advisories to their press statements, even though not all of them anyway, but at least the critical mass of people you expect may be able to win the election. There were just about 4 or 5 of them, not all of the 12 that were in the race. But to be candid to you, when a day before the primaries, a major aspirant pulled out, then he followed after another one pulling out from the race, it shows a pattern. And if you look at the statement made by that major candidate aspirant, where he it did make certain commentaries that had to do with the former governor of the state, the senator representing Edo North, and of course, praising the president for his role in intervening in the process. You would have expected that the pullout of those category of persons will ease the electoral process. But what we saw in that primaries was a bit of a clandestine imposition, very clear, that the processes were already going on. If you watch national news, including Arise, you will see the pattern. They took the pattern from the national election where local government coalition will move into a venue, read the result, and the returning officer will ask a few questions, and that result is presented to them. So it was a pattern, and suddenly there was an invasion of talks, and today what is now history is that immediately the chair of the electoral committee went immediately to announce result. There is no evidence that there was a collation of election results by the chair of that electoral committee. I'm talking about the governor of Imo State. Otherwise, you will say, okay, there are two collation venues. APC, from what we observe, is that APC had one collation venue that were eventually disrupted, and suddenly there was an announcement, and when they reconvened, the fellow who called himself the returning officer said is the one with the right to announce result. Again, that's an APC internal processes. We need to, as an observer, we need to get to the point of who has the right to announce. I just looked at this case in APC, like the case in Adamawa election, where someone said, I am the REC. I have the right to announce result. Then unknown to this individual that the scope, according to any procedure, which is the state returning officer, does have the right. So it's between the one with the power, which is the chair of the electoral committee, and the one with the power to announce result. Maybe by today or tomorrow, we should be seeing greater. But you say it's 4, even though we know it's 3 now. Clemagba only claim that he has not been announced in any meeting. But I see that with what's going on, you are going to see a lot more declaration. People are going to be declaring results to favor them, and they will use the media to announce these results.